New this morning, a fight in Clearwater ended with a stabbing death. The fight happened just after midnight at 226 South Hillscroft Avenue in Clearwater. When officers arrived, they found a group of people gathered for a cookout. They say David Killen had been stabbed multiple times and died at the hospital. Detectives arrested Ronald Lefevre. He will be charged with second-degree murder. Today, Sweet Bays across the Bay Area will begin to close their doors for good. Last month, the company announced it would close a third of its stores by mid-February. But deep discounts have helped clear out the store's inventory. Now, some of the stores will close their doors at the end of the business tonight. The 1-800-ASK-GARY Amphitheater is no more. The concert venue is getting a new name. Eagle 8 flew over the amphitheater in East Hillsborough County. Owner Live Nation is taking down the Ask Gary signs because the naming rights deal expired on December 31st. It will now be called the Live Nation Amphitheater.
A very harsh lesson in justice for a woman who was caught on camera flipping off a judge in court. During a hearing on drug possession charges, Penelope Soto addressed the judge saying, "What's up?" and then laughing when the judge asked her questions. Well, a bit irritated by the woman's lack of respect, the judge doubled her bond, and that's when she flipped him the bird. Couldn't see it behind that fuzzy little circle, but that's what she did. The judge then sentenced that woman to 30 days in jail. Don't look surprised now. Caught on camera in Knoxville, Tennessee, a man is seen stealing plumbing equipment from toilets and urinals. Why? A surveillance camera snapped the picture of the man police say has hit 4 separate Burger Kings. Investigators are a bit puzzled with these thefts, saying that the parts are not expensive. However, fixing the bathrooms after the thefts costs about $200 a piece. Today, we will find out what replaces one of the iconic Monopoly tokens. Online voting asks people to pick a diamond ring, a guitar, a toy, robot, a cat, or a helicopter. Those are your choices. The winner will replace the shoe, the wheelbarrow, or an iron. 3 of the least favorite pieces on there, I guess. Yeah, by the way, there was an online contest to decide this. The token shakeup is the most significant change for the game of Monopoly in decades. Go ahead.
I have got nothing. I'm definitely going to vote out the iron and possibly in the toy robot. It's kind of cool.
You like the toy robot?
Yeah.
Leslie, she's your friend, and she did not pick the kitty cat.
I know. I think that the cat would be just perfect for Monopoly. But, you know, I kind of like the wheelbarrow, personally. I wish that wouldn't go away. All right, US 301 right at 9th Street, folks, out in the Bradenton area. We've got word of an injury accident here. So heads up again, 301 right at 9th Street. Also moving over a little bit to the east here. Or southbound on I-75 right as you get to State Road 64. Some debris out there in the roadway. So heads up if you're traveling there. Also, Bell Shoals at Bloomingdale. This accident off to the shoulder near the Brandon area. Moving a little bit to the north here, we have a little problem spot, Fletcher, at the on-ramp to southbound I-75. And look, you can see that southbound 75 is already starting to build, coming away from Bruce B. Downs. So let's pull out the camera. You can see for yourself. This is a shot here southbound. This is right around Fowler, which is in the same vicinity as Fletcher, and also northbound a little bit heavy as well. Let's go back to the maps now. I want to move up and take a look at this crash here. It looks like it's off to the shoulder, but possible injuries involved in Dade City on US 301 right at Long Avenue. And hopping over to downtown Tampa, taking a look and pulling out the camera, you can see very heavy traffic. We're down to about 31 miles per hour in pockets. It gets even slower as you come through the downtown slot. Looks like we've got a little bit of activity right in front of this downtown area, southbound 275. That's a look at the roadways. Now let's turn things over to Lee Spann.
Extra clouds out there this morning, certainly keeping us more mild, and there is the slimmest chance, if you live in Citrus, Hernando, possibly even Pasco County, that you might see a sprinkle on your windshield this morning. You can see the showers are out in the Gulf, but some of them might be coming on shore. Here it is right around Pine Island in Hernando County, but obviously it is very isolated at best. We're going to leave that chance in there, but it's only 10%, and it's mainly in our far northern areas, actually closer to a stalled cold front that's just to our north. 62 degrees at 9 a.m. Obviously, the cold front is to our north because we're south of the front, where it's nice and warm today. 72 degrees, just a few extra clouds compared to yesterday, and a high temperature of 77 degrees. Now, we did check in this morning with our weather watcher Patty in Newport Richey. She's actually quite mild at 62 degrees. In Lakeland, it's 59, much warmer than yesterday. 60 in Brooksville, 59 in Homosassa, 62 in Clearwater, 55 degrees in Sarasota. One of the reasons why it's staying a little bit more mild is because of these extra clouds that are out there. This is a look from the St. Leo University, and you can see it. Again, we're going to see plenty of sunshine, but there's any clouds you get overnight sort of trap the heat right here at the surface. So we are certainly more mild out there, where it's 59 degrees here at the St. Leo University. Check out your 24-hour temperature change. In Brooksville, you are 25 degrees warmer right now as compared to yesterday. We're 14 degrees warmer in Tampa, 16 degrees warmer in Lakeland. Skies are a little clearer down near Bradenton, so you're not quite as warm as you were as compared to yesterday. You're 9 degrees warmer, but you can see those clouds make it down to about the I-4 corridor, and the rain just to our north. And just north of that is the cooler air that never really makes it here. So what happened, cold front made it into about Levy County, just north of us, and put on the brake. So while it's kind of cloudy out there this morning, I think we'll see more sunshine through the afternoon and evening. We're going to keep in that 10% rain chance just because the front is close to us, but don't expect much rain. The front actually lifts back to the north tomorrow, so we stay warm as this area of low pressure travels along it. Eventually, this front does come through here Friday evening. It only brings us a 20% rain chance, and like I said, doesn't really bring us much cooler air. If you're out on the water today, southeast winds will become southwest at 10 knots, just a light chop for the bay. Look at these highs. In February, 80 in Winter Haven, 77 Tampa, 75 in Crystal River, 77 Temple Terrace, 76 in Bradenton. Once again, very mild overnight compared to where we should be this time of the year, upper 50s to low 60s. 78 for Thursday and Friday, and behind this cold front on Friday, we don't really cool down. We stay in the upper 70s, but it will bring down some of that humidity and, of course, take the rain chances out. So great for the fair this weekend.
Yes, can't wait.
And everything else you got to do outside,
Exactly.
right? All right, perfect. Thank you so much. It's 6:51 this Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right?
It is.
Okay, Wednesday morning. More Bay Area headlines are coming up in a moment.
Don't go away.